Alright, so who here's on top of their assignments?
You mean finish them or just aware that they exist?
Honestly, at this point, being aware that they exist is an accomplishment. Welcome back to Bit by Bit, a student-made digital media productions talk show. I'm Paige Schoen.
And I'm Charlie Meredith.
No, you're not. So Charlie had to take a week off because she's doing some volunteer work.
Something about her building someone named Chuck a new house?
Oh, yeah, and we'll get to that later. So, in this week's episode, we brought our intern to fill her big shoes.
I'm Keenan Buell, a digital media production student and your favorite Bit by Bit intern.
I don't know. I think I prefer Rudy, personally. But last week we gave y'all a fright, but we should be back to normal this week.
I personally don't think this show is scary enough.
Yeah, well, I have permanent indents from those wing straps.
And I'm still thinking about those corn dogs I was gifted.
Did you actually eat those? Anyway, we're serving up the usual for y'all this week.
Corn dogs?
No! Did you skip lunch today or something? You're like all over the place.
Whatever, I'm just trying to crack a few jokes.
Jokes are supposed to be funny. Anyway, we're giving you guys the sports stats of the week. Common knowledge trivia, did you know?
Is This Even Weather with Mako? And Central News with Linda.
But first and foremost, let's get the spooky stuff out of the way. October might be over, but we are still on the hunt.
Ooh, I love this part.
Aren't you like in this segment?
Yep. And we let out some footage from the vault, so we're going to be seeing my best work this week.
Okay, so we're going to use something that was deeply connected to Ghost in order to summon her. So, Rudy has Pokemon Go open, and we're going to see if this can attract any sort of phenomena.
Well, let's get into it.
Okay.
There's an Eevee right there.
Okay.
Yes!
Bro, did you see
I think I got it.
No,
I got
did you see that?
Yeah, the Eevee.
No, dude, she was in the game.
I think I would know if I saw it.
No,
though,
bro,
okay?
I'm telling you, I saw something creepy on there.
Yeah, my Pokemon.
No, bro, that Eevee's a wimp. Ghost in there.
I think it's playing by itself.
Bro, what is going on?
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it.
Did you set this up?
Uh-uh.
Bro, is that Instagram? We're opening
Hey.
this. Whoa!
Whoa!
Bro, that's her profile. That's literally her. That's the ghost.
She's liking her old post.
Kendall, are you here? Are you with us?
Talk to us.
Talk to us. Come on.
Okay, guys, so I've been hanging out with this Brad ghost, and I think I'm starting to like him more than Keenan. Keenan was kind of getting on my nerves, so I think I'm going to keep this guy around. What do you think about that?
Honestly, Rudy, that sounds fantastic. And if you'd so honor me, I'd love to perform for you.
I'm good.
It's okay.
No, I think
No,
I'm
really,
fine.
really, no need to beg, Rudy. I've got this. Barbershop haircut, the Costa Quarter.
Keenan, you exercise?
Rudy, that was crazy.
What was it like?
Honestly, I feel gross inside. Just like the British.
Ooh, I've actually always wanted to start my own game show, but, you know, that would be putting myself first, and it's a whole idea. It's called Wheel of Money. You just spin a wheel and you play games for money, and I don't know, he's got some good points here.
Yeah, I've always wanted to feature like small businesses and local restaurants and stuff like that, you know, the stuff they don't really show on TV.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, you guys, and welcome back to another segment of Getting Ghosted. Today, it's a bit of an interesting case. We're here to investigate.
Thanks for the meal, dude.
Yeah.
This was
Appreciate
pretty
it.
good.
Of course, stay as long as you want.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, I think we actually gotta get going. So.
Yeah, it's kind of late. We gotta wrap the package up, get this to our editors.
But we really appreciate it. Like, this has been awesome.
Yeah.
So I say, let's sit out and we can chat after.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna hit the road.
Yeah. Thanks for the invite.
Yep.
That was hard.
Yeah.
That was awkward.
So, technically, I would say our test didn't really say he wasn't a ghost, so you could say we got ghosted! Man, I don't know if he was really a ghost, but it was really weird how he only ate the sticks to the corn dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have kept those in the vault.
Hey, don't be a hater.
I'm just saying that maybe you should stop ghost hunting. You know? You are great at fixing the copying. Maybe we should focus on that.
Man, I kind of thought I was a comedy hire.
Realistically, yes. But the bosses are wanting to see how you work in other positions.
How do you think I'm doing so far?
Anyway, next up is Did You Know? Welcome back to Did You Know, where we can't help but prove that reality is stranger than fiction.
Apparently this week we're clocking in for a few workplace facts that'll make your job feel shockingly normal.
Did you know that the paperclip was once a symbol of rebellion?
Yeah, but not against paperwork, but against Nazis.
During World War II, Norwegians wore paperclips on their lapels to quietly show unity and resistance to Nazi occupation.
It was subtle enough to avoid arrest, but obvious enough that everyone knew what it meant.
Basically, the most passive-aggressive protest in office supply history.
Imagine if rebellion today meant just wearing a stapler pin.
From office tools to office fuel.
Did you know that coffee breaks were invented for productivity, not relaxation?
In the 1950s, a company in Wisconsin realized that giving workers 10 minutes and a cup of coffee actually makes them work faster afterward.
They literally marketed it as a business strategy. Caffeine wasn't self-care, it was capitalism.
And now, here we are, chugging 4 cups before 10 a.m. because science said so.
At least our burnouts have historical roots.
Speaking of things that people needed courage to try,
Did you know early elevators needed operators because people were too scared to press buttons?
in the 1940s, elevators switched from staffed to automatic, and riders refused to use them.
Some people thought they'd plummet if they pushed the wrong floor.
So, companies hired attendants to literally stand there, smile, and press buttons for you.
It was basically like the original IT department.
Now, we just panic when the door doesn't close fast enough and we smash the button like it owes us money.
So whether it's Rebel paperclips, strategic coffee, or elevators with emotional support staff,
The Office proves that reality is indeed stranger than fiction.
and that's all for Did You Know? Now you can get back to pretending to work.
And remember, if your boss asks what you're doing, tell them it's a historical reenactment.
We'll be right back with more news.
Hi, I'm looking for something for my daughter. Whoa, man, I had something just like this. And I had something like that too. I think my dad had one of these. I bet I could still fit on this. What? I've already read this one. All right, I'll take these.
Your daughter's gonna love these.
Right, my daughter. I better take another look around.
Moonlit Petrichor has a new location located at 114 West Gay Street behind the Justice Center. We have handcrafted and locally made soaps, candles, wax melts, and more, along with jewelry and other products from local artisans. We have our fall and autumn fragrances available now, along with a lot of upcoming events. If you would like to check out any of those events, please visit us on Facebook or go to moonlitpetrichor.com. I hope to see you soon.
With a degree in digital media production, you'll learn to think on your feet while quickly adapting to the ever-evolving digital media environment. Produce professional quality media using the hands-on experience you need to make a difference for your employer or clients. Our program offers training in high-demand fields such as sports reporting, radio operations and podcasting, filmmaking, and television broadcasting. With concentrations in radio and podcasting, cinematic arts, and live studio and sports production, there are a lot of opportunities to choose from to build your skills. Work with UCM faculty that are active professionals in the industry and experts in their respective fields. They bring real-world experience to the classroom and encourage one-on-one interaction with students. Together, you'll focus on planning, writing, editing, producing, and publishing digital media. For more information about the Digital Media Production Program, please visit ucmo.edu/DMP.
So, Keenan, how are you enjoying this so far?
I was a little nervous before I got in the studio, but you know what? I think I'm actually having fun.
I'm so glad you're doing such a good job.
Thank you. Honestly, I'm just really glad you guys incorporated this next segment.
Oh, you're a big news guy?
Well, first off, everyone should be a big news guy. And secondly, I enjoy content that educates people on stuff they might not have previously believed in.
Keenan, you're done ghost hunting for this episode. Can you move on?
Blah, blah, blah. You know what, Paige? I think you'd make a pretty annoying ghost.
You know what? I'm no longer having fun and you're not doing a good job. Over to Linda with this week's Central News.
Welcome back to Central News, your news updates for all things UCM, Warrensburg, and the greater Johnson County area. I'm Linda Alviar, and this is your Central News for Thursday, November 6th. For an update on the report we brought you last week, the U.S. Department of Agriculture says it will pay about half of November's SNAP benefits, but recipients may have to wait weeks or even months to see the money. The announcement came in response to a federal court order directing the Trump administration to issue at least partial payments to the 42 million Americans who rely on the food assistance program during the government shutdown. The USDA says it will use a $4.65 billion contingency fund to cover the partial payments, but the department warned that administrative delays could slow the rollout. The agency did not address what would happen if the shutdown stretches beyond November. In Missouri, Governor Mike Kehoe announced new steps to help residents impacted by the loss of federal food assistance. Kehoe is transferring $10.6 million from the Senior Services Growth and Development Fund to help with food assistance. He's also directing $5 million in temporary assistance for needy families funds to food banks across the state. The CLEPI Visiting Artists Lecture Series continues next Monday with illustrator Sarah Walsh. The event begins at 4 p.m. in Wood 100 and is hosted by the Division of Art and Design. Walsh is known for her vibrant, whimsical illustrations featured in books, products, and even a fully illustrated edition of Roald Dahl's Matilda. Her work draws inspiration from 80s pop culture, vintage children's books, and folk art. The lecture is free and open to the public with an option to attend virtually through free Zoom registration. The Community Blood Center will host a blood drive on Tuesday, November 11th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Donors can stop by the Sandra Temple Ballroom in Union Rooms 236 and 238. The event is organized by the Office of Student Activities and is open to all students, faculty, and staff. I'm Linda Alviar, and that was your Central News for Thursday, November 6th.
So informative. I don't know about you. I'm going to be giving blood and getting those free snacks.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like a good idea, so sure.
I need you to get ready for this next part, okay? I've heard production isn't too thrilled about the switch up.
Wait, what? Are you talking about me being here?
Yeah. Just get it together because it really only goes downhill from here.
Oh.
And I'm Pablo. And well, there is no Big Chuck this week, which brings a tear to my eye. But instead, we're stuck with this intern ghost boy.
What's wrong with that?
Just don't slow me down, okay? We had an electric weekend of sports with 3 top 25 college football mashups, college basketball returns, an all-time Game 7, and some NFL football.
This is
Tailgate. No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. That's for Big Chuck.
Okay, I guess. I apologize.
This is Tailgate Talks. All right. Now, in college football, number 14 Utah dominated number 17 Cincinnati 45-14.
In the SEC, number 18 Oklahoma beat number 14 Tennessee 33-27.
And the Longhorns had a big upset over number 9 Vandy 34-31.
College basketball also got underway with a bang, with the defending national champions Florida Gators falling to number 13 Arizona Wildcats.
On to baseball, the World Series had an all-time with Toronto taking a 3-2 lead back home.
The Dodgers would take Game 6 on a game-winning double play to set up Game 7. In Game 7, the Blue Jays led 4-3 in the 9th inning and were 2 outs away from their first World Series win in over 30 years when Miguel Rojas sent a blast to the left field to tie the game and save the Dodgers' season.
In the 11th, Dodgers catcher Will Smith would send a bomb to the same spot in another game-saving double play. Finish the Dodgers' mission for back-to-back championships.
The NFL saw the highest scoring game of the year this week between the Bears and the Bengals, with 40-year-old Joe Flacco throwing for 470 yards and 4 touchdowns. That stat line alone should sound like a sure win for the Bengals, however, it was not enough to overcome their struggling defense. Bears quarterback Caleb Williams threw for 280 yards and 3 touchdowns, including a game-winning pass with less than 20 seconds to go, and led the Bears to a victory.
And finally, my Cowboys. I thought they'd bounce back, but of course they did not. On Monday Night Football, my boys played the Arizona Cardinals, and their defense showed up. They held the Cowboys to only 17 in their primetime victory. Hey, Slimer.
Keenan.
Whatever. Do you think you can summon any ghosts to help out my Cowboys?
I could, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, it was worth a shot. Anyway, try to keep up now. I don't want to wait around for my scores.
What?
The Ravens beat the Dolphins 28-6, and the 49ers beat the Giants 34-24. The Chargers beat the Titans 27-20, and the Vikings beat the Lions 27-24. Zo-way!
The Patriots beat the Falcons 24-23, and the Steelers beat the Colts 27-20. The Broncos beat the Texans 18-15, and the Bears beat the Bengals 47-42. Am I supposed to say something here?
Sorry, I just fell asleep because you were slow. The Panthers beat the Packers 16-13, and the Rams beat the Saints 34-10, and the Jaguars beat the Raiders 30-29, and the Bills beat the Chiefs 28-21. Poor guys.
Last ones, thank God. The Seahawks beat the Commanders 38-14, and the Cardinals beat the Cowboys 27-17.
Now, why'd you sound so happy saying that? Are you a Cowboy hater?
No, I don't even really watch sports. I just work here.
You better keep my Cowboy's name out your mouth, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Sir, sorry.
So like Paige said earlier, my buddy Chuck is getting a new house built.
Oh, so that was true?
Yes, and I did get charged with tax evasion. But hey, that just means I get to spend more volunteer time here.
Oh, great.
More time here. Chuck getting his house built for free of expense. Sounds like a win-win to me.
Wait, isn't this like college we let felons work here?
Anyways, over to our weather dude, Mako.
Thank you, Pablo and Keenan. It's me again, Mako, back for another weather day. Officially my 7th day as a weather dude. Today, we'll go over the upcoming weather for this week. As mentioned last week, I do have to go a bit faster due to lost airtime. Anyways, looks like we are finally getting some fall weather. Get those sweater out and hot cider ready, folks. Sunday is a chance of heavy winds throughout the day with a low of 25 degrees and a high of 43. And what does that say? What Bello, I don't have time to care. Monday brings back the sun, but does not bring back its warmth. It's going to be low 20 degrees and a high of 41. Tuesday will be the same as Sunday, very windy with a low of 28 and a high of 58 degrees. Is that a cat? That's actually pretty good. Anyways, Wednesday will be sunny and a little warmer, low of 43 degrees and a high of 64 degrees. Thursday will also be sunny, yet not as warm, low of 39 and a high of 62. Friday will be mostly cloudy throughout the day, hopefully not much raining, with a low of 30 degrees and a high of 60. That kind of weather will make anyone want to quit their jobs and go home. Saturday will bring more winds, just what we need right now. A low of 28 degrees and a high of 58. It's definitely getting much colder throughout the week. So far, just cloudy or windy with no hectic rain or hail, thankfully. But be ready for that for the upcoming weeks. Don't let your car get frozen shut and then get fired for not showing up to work on time. If need be, get a sled and slide to work. Well, that'll be all today. As usual, be wary as we're not sure if this is even weather. Over to you, Paige and Keenan.
So, when he talks about interns, is he referencing you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just work here.
So you aren't the one that's doing all those silly drawings all over his forecast?
No. I already told the boss that wasn't me. It was probably a set design intern or one of those nerdy IT guys.
All right. I believe you. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not going to make this any easier on you.
Make what easier?
Stick around, because after this break, we have common knowledge trivia.
No. I was told I didn't have to do this. I'm not going to take any more insults.
Looking to have a fun time on campus or a family-friendly place to have fun? Check out the Union Bowling Center. We have the lowest prices in town, only $5 per game and $22 per hour for community members, and $4 per game or $17 per hour for UCM students and employees. That cost includes shoes and tax. There's also convenient and free parking on the corner of Clark and Holden for any member of the public to use. Let the good times roll at the Union Bowling Center. Open from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. on weekdays, and from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. on weekends.
Gear up for game day at the UCM store, your one-stop shop for all things mules and jennies. From the latest styles by Nike, Champion, Antigua, and Columbia Sportswear, to your fan favorites and exclusive UCM gear, we've got everything you need to show your school spirit in style. And right now, enjoy unbeatable savings during Mascot Madness. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Whether you're heading to the stadium or repping from home, game day starts at the UCM store.
With a degree in digital media production, you'll learn to think on your feet while quickly adapting to the ever-evolving digital media environment. Produce professional quality media using the hands-on experience you need to make a difference for your employer or clients. Our program offers training in high-demand fields such as sports reporting, radio operations and podcasting, filmmaking, and television broadcasting. With concentrations in radio and podcasting, cinematic arts, and live studio and sports production, there are a lot of opportunities to choose from to build your skills. Work with UCM faculty that are active professionals in the industry and experts in their respective fields. They bring real-world experience to the classroom and encourage one-on-one interaction with students. Together, you'll focus on planning, writing, editing, producing, and publishing digital media. For more information about the digital media production program, please visit ucmo.edu/DMP.
Welcome back to Common Knowledge Trivia. This week, Charlie happily offered up her spot on trivia, so we have one of our interns in the hot seat.
And it feels hot. Charlie said she couldn't handle Paige's trivia this week, so I'm stepping in.
We'll see about that. All right, some movie questions, quotes, finish the lyrics, and remember, I'll act like they're tricky.
Well, bring it on. I think I've got this. Probably.
All right, let's start strong. Question number 1. Finish the phrase. I am.
That could be anything.
Think Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, I am Iron Man.
Yes. Okay. Correct. The MCU domination starts with those 3 little words. All right. Phrase 2. Who said, "Why so serious"?
Well, as a bit of a joker myself, I think I feel confident saying the Joker.
I see what you did. Nice. Already showing off. Charlie would be embarrassed. All right. Phase number 3. Phrase. Sorry. A little aquatic wisdom. Finish it. Just keep.
Well, as my good friend Dory once said, swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Yes! And yeah, that counts as life advice too. I swim everywhere I can. Okay, phrase number 4. Which movie features the line, I am Groot?
Well, I only know of one Groot, and he's really only in one movie, so Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, actually it's The Godfather. It was a prank. I pranked you. Oh my gosh, you never know what's gonna happen on Bit by Bit. They're correct. That's correct. Tiny words, huge personality. Okay, phrase number 5. We're getting medieval with it. Okay. Medieval silliness, okay? 2 words, you gotta know them. It's just a...
Just a minor scratch?
Close, but no. Flesh wound. I'm talking Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Classic Monty Python. I should have known better.
You know, personally, I feel like we should avoid the use of the word flesh at any given time, but Monty Python really makes it work.
Pretty valid, I think.
Okay, well, let's move on to phrase number 6. We're going horror classic. Okay, what movie is the phrase, here's Johnny?
Well, it's kind of like, classic, as you said, Stephen King. It's The Shining.
Oh my gosh, bingo! And yeah, it's still creepy at any hour. I try not to think about it before like 9 p.m. Yeah. Anyway, phrase number 7, Mafia wisdom. Keep your friends close, but your...
enemies close.
Oh my gosh, you ate that! Yes,
Thank you
it
very
is
much.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Wow, oh my gosh, and that's the mentality that we like to keep here at the studio for Bit by Bit.
It's why they brought me in.
And honestly, you're starting to make me feel a little bit bad about my own movie knowledge. Maybe you should be the one quizzing me.
Maybe next week.
Okay, we'll see about that. We have one final phrase. This one's for all the marbles.
Okay.
Think of all the marbles that you could possibly think of. This question is for all of those.
Okay.
This one is for Charlie. All right. What movie? Houston, we have a problem.
Oh, man. I know it's something space related because obviously it's like classic NASA guy phrase.
When else would you be talking to Houston about?
Oh,
yeah.
Gosh. Okay. I don't really watch a lot of space movies.
I'm so embarrassed for you. I literally said this one was for all the marbles.
Oh, I visualized them. I needed to get them for Charlie.
You get no marbles.
Okay. Well, I know of one space movie. It's about the year I was born, so let's go with 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Nope.
Interstellar?
Nope.
Sorry.
Sorry. It's Apollo 13. Classic 1995 space drama. Not Christopher Nolan's space. Like real space.
Oh man. I wish I was there now.
In space?
Better than being embarrassed in the studio.
You could be an astronaut. No worries. It was a solid guess, and that wraps things up. That's another round of common knowledge trivia. Huge thanks to Keenan for stepping in and showing off how easy this week could have been for Charlie.
Give her a little slack. I mean, she's volunteering this week. At least we know she's a good person. I am a little sad that I missed the Monty Python question, though.
I did experience secondhand embarrassment for that. 6 out of 8. That's basically perfection. Next week, we're going to go a little lighter. Not so heavy or cinematic quotes.
Good, because I'm not watching any more movies anytime soon. My ego needs a little break after this.
Perfect. Keep your quotes ready and your popcorn handy.
Well, that's all we have time for today.
Okay, maybe I enjoyed rage baiting the intern this time, just a little bit.
Could at least call me Keenan.
Right, Keenan. Well, we'll see you guys next week. Thankfully, with Charlie back.
I heard that.
I'm Paige Schoen.
And I'm not Charlie Meredith.
And this was Bit by Bit.